Okay. Good morning. This is Dr. Mia Luth, and it is April 30th, 2024, 7:27 a.m. Eastern New York time. Uh, I am pulling something up on my phone here. Right. So, the original intent of the Second Amendment in the United States of America, which is titled The Right to Keep and Bear Arms. Okay, it says, it was ratified. That takes 2/3. In case people don't know that, protects the right for the Americans to possess weapons for the protection of themselves, their rights, and their property. All right, but there are some things the civilians are not able to have. You understand? There is a difference. So, 1791. So the U.S. Army, I think, was 1775. Not really sure. I'll have to check that. But yes, you understand. Here's the thing: is that I do not agree that ARs and AKs are meant for non-qualified civilians. Now, if there's a qualified militia and the shit hits the fan and we all have to defend our own country, well, maybe those who are capable can then be given from an armory ARs and AKs. But I don't agree that untrained civilians aren't allowed to have landmines and grenades in this country. We're not allowed to have tanks at our houses. We're not allowed to have those things. So I really do not agree that the United States Second Amendment covers assault rifles. Okay? It's for the same reason that we're not allowed to have live grenades in our house and put landmines on our property. Do you understand? There is a difference. There are plenty of other firearms that are covered that civilians are allowed to have, but you are meant to have them safely and properly. And I do not agree that untrained U.S. citizens as civilians actually need. There is nothing you need to defend your property from right now. We are not a war torn country. Okay? You might need to defend your property from wolves or bears or, the trespassers. You keep fucking, yes, and then right. Okay? You understand. There, the United States is not a war torn country. There is no real world need in the United States for any untrained civilian to have an AR or an AK. You can't prove that. For the same reason the U.S. untrained citizens don't have grenades or landmines. You see, right? You get what I'm saying? Okay. Now, a trained militia, right, may not possess those firearms unless perhaps given to them in a time of war against the United States of America. I mean, no, 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 no. Assault weapons fall under a different freaking category. I do not agree that they are covered by the Second Amendment in the United States of America. Okay? You can protect your property with a rifle. You can protect your property with electric fences. You can protect your property with all kinds of everything else. No one needs an assault rifle in the United States of America unless they are trained law enforcement or trained military. And if you want to train the militia, then those weapons can be handed out if the United States goes to war against another country and they're invading us. Bullshit. Bullshit. I am calling bullshit. ARs and AKs should not be in the hands of untrained civilians. There are no circumstances in the United States for untrained civilians to have weapons of war. Unless we go to fucking war, assholes. In this country. And there are shitloads of people who stand in the way of that daily. And many of them you don't know. They don't get a ribbon. They don't get famous. They don't even get their 15. They don't get 15 seconds of fame. They get shit from you. They get treated like dirt from you, like they don't exist, and they fall daily. So that does not happen here. I have seen U.S. American citizens trip over their own shoelace and fall flat on their face. You looking at YouTube shorts. Untrained civilians in the United States of America cannot handle assault rifles. It is testable in court. We are not allowed to have grenades, ARs, and AKs. Gotta fucking go. If you want to kill me over this statement, my name is Dr. Mia Luth. I live at 238 East Main Street, number 7. Elkton, Maryland, 21921. I'm dying anyway. I'm sorry, U.S. citizens, I've been around you. You can't barely drive a fucking car without wrecking it. No ARs and AKs for untrained civilians if we are not at war. There is no other legal statement to make to you. And if you were in another country agitating in the U.S. online, treasure every breath.